Hello, this is AstrologerCoach Sonja Francis, and today we're going to be talking about the upcoming lunar eclipse, which is also a really powerful full moon in almost 7 degrees of Gemini on November 28th, 2012 at 9:46 a.m. East Coast time in the US and 6:46 a.m. West Coast time in the US. So this lunar eclipse, this full moon, basically is taking place in Gemini, which is all about our immediate environment. It's about communication. It's about communicating and sharing ourselves on a day-to-day basis with what's going on a day-to-day basis, and making sure that we have everything in place that we need. And with Mercury having just gone direct again after a 3-week retrograde, we now have a chance to recommunicate a lot of things and to connect to our immediate environment more deeply, and really communicate the things that are meaningful to us and that are truthful to us. Now, Mercury is in Scorpio right now, so with Scorpio, there's a real need for a deep emotional connection going beyond the surface. And so this lunar eclipse really brings out the need of us needing to go beyond the surface with the people in our lives, in our immediate environment. And with the sun being in Sagittarius, this aspect has to do with the bigger picture, the larger point of view. How do we see life? What's important for us in life? And Jupiter, which is the ruler of Sagittarius, is retrograde right now in Gemini. So we're really getting a chance to kind of reevaluate our beliefs that we have about life and about the world, and also evolve and seek to understand ourselves a little bit better on an internal level, kind of question our thinking process and how we see things, how we operate on a day-to-day basis. So we're getting to kind of internally get in touch to expanding a little bit upon that, and expanding about what is really making sense to us in terms of our beliefs, and what we think is true and what we think is not true. So that process is going on, and at the same time, Neptune and Chiron are also making a T-square to the Sun and the Moon at the time of the lunar eclipse. So Neptune and Chiron are sort of becoming a focus of this lunar eclipse, and Neptune is all about our feelings, our spiritual connections. Chiron is the wound, the insecurities that we carry around our spirituality, and our inner connectedness to our higher self, and to our feeling and our sensing, and the sense of unity that we have with everything around ourselves. So unity and oneness is becoming a real focus here, and to see that how everything is sort of like interconnected again, right? And we need to also ask ourselves, like, how do we see things? From where, how do from where we're standing, maybe there is, a different way of looking at certain things if we change our point of view, or if we look at things from a different perspective. And so we get to realize that there are many realities and many dimensions and many truths out there, depending on how we look at something. Which point of view are we taking? Are we looking at it from the bird view, or are we looking at it from another person's perspective? Are we looking at it from our own personal conditioning? So depending on what we're doing, we're really getting to see that there's so many different ways of looking at something, and so many different realities. And so we really need to then also question our assumptions about things, like, because a lot of times we have certain conditionings and certain things that we think about or believe in that are just because we've believed them always, and just because we've been conditioned into believing them always by society, or by our family, or by our peers. And so we need to kind of look and see, like, are these assumptions really what I want to truly believe, or what I truly want to label truth? Is there such a thing as one truth? So we really kind of need to go a little bit deeper, go beyond the surface, go beyond of what is just comes to us automatically, but to really kind of question things on a deeper level. Now, Venus is also connected to Saturn at the time of the lunar eclipse, which really has us look at our values on a deeper emotional level as well, and see like what are we really passionate about, and what do we feel really connected to on an authentic level, on a realistic level, and take responsibility also and get committed to the values that we have, and to our relationships as well. You know, Venus is also about how we relate to other people, and how we relate to people from our heart space. You know, so it's also about taking responsibility for connecting to people more deeply through our heart. And you know, with Pluto connecting to Mars at the same time as well on the lunar eclipse, and that making an opportune aspect to Venus and Saturn, these aspects, these planets are all connected with each other at the time of the lunar eclipse. So there's a lot of connections. It's very complex, this lunar eclipse, and with Pluto connected to Mars, we're connecting our personal will and our personal desires, our personal passions, to the desires of the universe, to our soul purpose, to the passion of our soul. So we're connecting these two together, and by connecting them, we're getting to see that we need to grow beyond our a paradigm of us versus them, where we're really needing to see how everyone is in this journey together, and how we need to connect to to all of us, and we need to realize that we're all needing to make a difference here. We're all needing to connect to our purpose on an individual level and on a collective level, so we can rebuild all these structures in our lives that need rebuilding, that are no longer functioning properly, and no longer truthful to who we are. And you know, that's a physical structures, that's political structures, that's economic structures that I'm talking about here. And you know, we need to kind of look beyond the surface and go, what's foul here? What's no longer working? Where are we being lied to? So that we can turn this around and transform these non-functioning structures into functioning structures. So we need to work together on a collective level so we can make this happen. And in order to make it happen, we need to connect to our heart. We need to connect to that sense of unity that's out there. And we need to connect to a paradigm that says all life is valuable. No matter what is out there, no matter what's alive inside of you and outside of you, it's all valuable because it's part of everything that is. And so it is serving our experience, it's serving our evolution, it's serving us on some level. We are learning from everything that's out there and from everything that's inside of us. So connecting to that heart paradigm, connecting to that unity paradigm is very important, and kind of opening and expanding our minds in that way. So if you have a personal planet, a ascendant, or a career point in 3 to 11 degrees of Gemini, Sagittarius, Pisces, or Virgo, then you would feel this lunar eclipse a little bit more acutely than other people. But we're all experiencing it on some level. Something is coming into our consciousness that needs to be re-looked at, reworked. Our thinking, our beliefs, you know, in some way we're needing to kind of go deeper and needing to expand. So feel free to reach out for mini reading if you want to know how this lunar eclipse is affecting you personally. I do mini readings via Skype or phone. I also have other services on my website at astrologercoach.com/services.html. There will be a link below this video, so you can just click on that link to see what's available. I do all my readings via Skype or phone, and if you want to connect more deeply on a deeper level to yourself, empower yourself more fully, if you want to know what your soul's purpose is, if you want to really understand what the process is that you're going through right now with the shifts and changes that are happening, please feel free to reach out for a full natal chart reading, or for a solar eclipse, for a solar return reading if you have your birthday coming in or up or anything like that. If you want to understand your relationships a little bit better, feel free to do a couples reading. Those are very powerful as well. So there's lots of choices, lots of things that you can choose from that I can support you with. And I'll be very happy to help you and support you. If reading is not an option for you right now, then please feel free to stay connected to my weekly forecasts. I write a weekly blog that gets posted every Sunday night on my website at astrologercoach.com/blog. And that weekly forecast is really supportive in aligning yourself with the energies of the universe out there as they are every day. And so you can really make sure that you can empower yourself more fully, raise your vibrations, be more in alignment. And that I think is really valuable. So please feel free to stay connected through my weekly blog. You can also sign up via FeedBurner on my website to get those weekly blogs sent to you via email. Personally, so that's also available. So have a fantastic lunar eclipse. Feel free to reach out via email as well if you have any questions, or if you have anything that you need to know about astrology or about my services. My email address is sonja@astrologercoach.com. That's sonja@astrologercoach.com. And I will be back soon with more videos. Feel free also to check out my daily forecast on Facebook and on Twitter. All that's available too. I will put some links below this video so you can check out whatever feels right to you. All right, have a fantastic one, and I will talk to you soon. This is Astrologer Coach Sonja Francis. Goodbye.